Hey, Jim here from K2 Concepts, shooting a video. This is for Jake over at PA Hydrographics. He's got a couple films that they've developed. I know he sells other films, but two in particular. They are the Hellbound and his Rust Bucket. Both of them are pretty cool. A lot of nice artwork in these. So we're going to throw them on the tank and then we'll discuss what's going on. I'm going to raise the water real quick. And then we'll get these on the water and get them going for you guys. We're going to be shooting these with a 1.8 tip K2 Super Brew. It's really nice for the color retention on these. Let's get it on the water. And we'll talk a little bit about the film, why they're soaking. Alright, got some really interesting artwork. We're going to dip these on a white mud jug. Darcy from Mud Jug has been considerate enough to donate a couple mud jugs so we can test different patterns on them. You know, mud jugs really stretch patterns to their limits, so when we're evaluating patterns, it's going to be just how it holds together, how the ink retention is over a very, very difficult surface. But you can see the artwork on these. White's almost too much. I would like to see, I'd like to see maybe you guys go with a little bit darker background, maybe I don't know, orange, blue, yellow would probably be pretty cool because you can see that there's some flames in here. You guys are going to want to pick up the flames. The artwork's pretty cool. He's got a little spider crawling on one of the skulls here. It's got some nice artwork in it. So, but I think white is almost a little too much. You guys can try it out, but I'm going to say you may want to do an off shade, something like that. Alright, so 1.8 tip. Super Brew, we're going to do one pass and you're going to see a pretty nice film. Alright, let me turn the exhaust fan, get that out of here, grab a mud jug. You can see it holds together pretty good on the stretched surfaces. It maintains, it's got like maybe a grayish, not totally black, so it'll kind of help you out. But even the flames here hold together real well. So it's a well-behaved film. I think you guys are going to like it. Alright, so let's throw that one in the rinse tank. And if you guys want, what you can do is kind of target it so you can see how the first one we did, we hit the skull on the bottom here, so you kind of see that. But the color is pretty good all throughout this one too. So we obviously test these with a couple of different activators. K2 Brew, Hydrovator, and then Super Brew. We really like the Super Brew. We probably use the Super Brew 95% of the time in what we do. And it's not because it's what we make or what we sell. It's just, it seems to be the best one-size-fits-all activator that we've been playing with for forever. So, all right, let's get to his next pattern. Next pattern is called Rust Bucket. All right. So. Kill the exhaust fan so you guys can hear me a little better. We'll get this on the water. Rust Bucket is basically kind of like a rusted or maybe a patinaed metal for you guys. It's pretty cool. Actually, I'm gonna try to get this on one of my contracts because I think it's back in the day we used to hang copper gutter, and copper to me is beautiful, but people would like to see it patina start to fade, start to develop that rust on it, and most copper will turn green. So this is kind of along those lines. You can see the artwork is pretty cool. It's nice and bright, and it's very random. So for you guys that are doing larger parts and stuff like that, it's random enough to where you don't have to worry about when it kind of stretches a little bit over a larger part. It'll still look nice because it's just so random. So this is a pretty cool film too. So Jake sent me these, oh man, probably about 3 months ago, and I've been pretty negligent. We've just been so busy. Oh what? Oh, growing for the haters. All right, so glove on. Again, one pass with K2 Super Brew, 1.8 tip. There you go. That's nice. That pattern holds together real well. You almost can't see any fade on this at all. I mean, it's pretty impressive film. So I like this film. That's a nice film. Again, that's Rust Bucket from Jake over at PA Hydro. We'll throw this on here, and then you can see a part we previously dipped. After rinse. It's pretty cool. You might want to change this up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a gold or a silver underneath it. Might make it kick off a little bit differently. I don't know. We haven't really had a chance to play with too many different colors. But the options are there. Especially since with rust or patina, a lot of it will depend on the base metal. The base metal of what you're trying to, mimic will change the color. So if it's a galvanized, or if it's maybe a, like I said, copper or aluminum or anything that's starting to break up or get a little rust on, it's going to change the outlook of it. It's going to kill the fan. So again, because it's rust, there's no rhyme or reason. You guys can mess around with that film and the base coats as much as you want, because it could be anything to anybody. So that's it. So again, Jake over at PA Hydro, Hellbound and Rust Bucket, I do believe. Join us on the forum, k2forums.com. Supplies, activators, stuff like that, k2shoponline.com. I'm going to shoot one more video tonight and call it a day. You can email me, k2forums@gmail.com. And that's it for this one. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day dipping. We'll talk to you later.